Hey everybody, it's Monday night, which I know it's been a bit of time since we've been here. And first of all, I'd like to say thank you for your patience and thank you for joining us again. Our schedule for Monday night will be a bit in the air, but if you follow us on Discord, you'll notice the announcements we talk about that. Speaking of announcements, let's get a few of those out of the way. Our normal upload to YouTube took a bit of a hit, and Twitch decided to dump the audio for episode 10. Unfortunately, there is no upload for audio for episode 10 because there is no audio for it. If you want to try to read the lips, you'll probably look at it like a bunch of Muppets. It's just "Mop, mop, 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 mop," but good luck. Um, Otter offered to upload the video and put in closed captions, but just write nonsense in on the cues, which is a wonderful idea. But somebody I feel somewhere would have a horrible trip off of that. So, anyways, no episode 10 on YouTube, unfortunately, due to an audio dump issue. Um, Hopefully, we won't have that same issue again. I don't know why Twitch decided to just drop all the audio. It's not like we were doing something untoward, like playing music that we shouldn't be. The song that is the intro to this is our song. We wrote it. It's my lyrics. So I don't know. Anyways, that's there. Um, there won't be a game next week as I will be watching football being played. So there's that. And again, the schedule is up. Make sure that I'm aware of where that schedule is up. Otter, is it in our bulletin board? Fantastic. So it is in the bulletin board, and if he will re-up that every month to make sure that that is kept up to date. And of course, as changes may come, because being the dad to five kids keeps me busy, and sometimes I may have to drop at the last minute because of something that comes up. So thank you for your patience. We will get through this and appreciate you guys hanging in and tuning in. Another big announcement that I'm going to make today is that I'm handing the managing of Dire Bear Adventuring Company over to a trusted friend, that being Otter. I am not going anywhere. I just don't have the bandwidth to manage this as well as five kids and a full time job that has many hats that change all the time. And something had to give, and I decided that it would be best if I can hand this into someone who I trust to make good decisions for us. So I would like to announce that Otter is taking over as the managerial role for Dire Bear Venturing Company for the foreseeable future. I am thankful to have him. We met a little over 2.5, almost 3 years ago now, if my memory serves correct. Um, June of 2 years ago. Okay, so a little over 2 years. Um, right away, he and I hit it off. I told him what I had in mind for production, and he has jumped all over it. And every time we turn around and talk, we have the same ideas and where we want to see things. So for all things that have to do with Dire Bear, managing the shows, making sure that people are on time, the production stuff. It's pretty much the job he's doing now, anyways. It's just a little bit more with uh, dealing with the managing of the individuals and the peoples and what game slots and things like that. Um, and I cannot tell you all how much I appreciate having him there to take that role from me. And like I said, I'll still be around. I just won't be as present as I have been in the past. Um, but I'm always there to answer DMs. I may say, hey, if this is a managing thing, direct it over here. But if it's a question about, hey, this rule reads weird, or hey, how would you handle this scenario with regards to a game situation? How would you make this call? I'll still answer. I'll still be around to answer those questions. And again, I'm not going anywhere. I just had to take a little break. So that is the news out there. We will be playing the rest of Wild Beyond the Witchlight as sporadically as we can until we get through with it. Once it's done, I will be taking a break from running games on Mondays, so we will have Monday night slot open for any of the DMs out there who want to take over that position, or if you want to run a one shot out there, let us know, or let the manager know. That would be Otter, and he'll see what he can do. All right, I think that's. I miss anything? Let's talk about some fun stuff. Uh, so one D&D. It's a revolution of the game that they have coming out. It's a bit changes. I've seen some things that are interesting, and some things that I'm like, I'll have to play test that and see. All that content is free. You can play test it now on D&D Beyond if you go to their site. Uh, they're underneath sources. Yeah, sources. There is one D&D playtest material. If you click on it, it tells you about the new playtest material. Right now, it talks about character origin, but there has been some content, other content, such as the fact that 20s will now work differently. A critical success is now going to be marked as a critical success in any sort of challenge, which is what they're calling a D20 roll, whether that be combat, skill checks, or anything. Those are now critical successes. Welcome, Falcon Wolf. And what we are seeing, though, is that on the opposite side of things, monsters can no longer critically hit. That is right. Right now, the playtest rolls that if a monster rolls a natural 20, it is a successful hit. It is an automatic hit. It just doesn't do critical damage. So there's that. I'm not sure how I feel about that one, but we'll see what happens. There's some other things with that as well. They've changed magic. I don't know because you Juju, that's a great question, and the reason is because the game should be about the players being heroic and making these efforts. I don't know what they're going to do with monsters to counteract that. My thought is that they're going to hit harder and things like that. Um, Again, right now, and this is the one thing that I want to reiterate, because Falcon Wolf, you bring up a good point. These are playtesting materials. These are not the hard fast rules as they stand. So these are playtest rules, but yes, magic attack rolls no longer do critical damage either. But again, that is as it stands right now. That will definitely change. One of the things that they did do that I really like is categorizing spells as arcane, divine, and natural or preternatural or something like that. They've categorized the magic for all divine spell casting, clerics, paladins, uh, underneath divine. Magic that is arcane, warlocks, sorcerers, wizards are under arcane, and natural magic is, they call it something else, but um, it's druids and rangers are underneath of that category of spell. So no longer having to look on this list to try to figure out where your spells are, or this list and does this crossover. It's just look at arcane, divine, or natural. And that's, I like that. Um it's easier to go off of. One of the things, and I'm turning this into a role playing talk thing. One of the things that I've noticed from another role playing game that takes off of 5e, if you haven't played it, Pugmire doesn't have spell slots per level. What you do is you have a number of slots, and if you want to cast a spell at fourth level, it takes you four of those slots. So it's almost like a point system. If you have 1 point, or if you have 7 points, if you want to cast that spell at seventh level, you can. The rule is you can't cast it higher than what you are capable of casting magic. Um, yeah, again, all of this right now is in the play test, which is why it's very important for you guys to get out, get a group together, and test the material out, see how it works. But I'm excited to see what they've got coming out for us, especially considering that this should all be backwards compatible with 5e, which is something that did not do with third edition being backward compatible to second edition. So I would really be interested in seeing it, especially since you consider how much material there is out there right now, and how that might um, clash with the upcoming new material that they're coming out with and the ideas that they have behind magic and things like that, and character creation. So again, all of this material is free on D&D Beyond. Go check it out. It's called One D&D. On top of that, they also announced a virtual tabletop that they're going to be releasing through D&D Beyond, and there's some talk right now in the air about how they're handling physical copies of books along with D&D Beyond. I don't have any hard data on that yet. I'm looking for articles and things like that, but I have been a bit busy. Um, but I'm excited to see if they're going to incorporate the one thing that all of us have wanted this whole entire time. If I buy a physical copy of that book, I have a virtual copy of that book because I would love that. So we'll see what happens. Um, I think that's all of the announcements I have right now. We have Dragonlance coming out later this year. It will be this year because they have announced it. And in preparation for that, I downloaded on Audible Margaret Wise and Tracy Hickman's Dragonlance Chronicles series so that I can listen to it again and get all back in my nostalgia from when I first started playing and read those books. But I think that is it for announcements. So without further ado, let's begin tonight's episode of The Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Welcome back, everybody. Actually, Otter reminded me that there is another announcement, and I will let Otter make that announcement. Otter?
Hey everybody, just wanted to let our Patreon subscribers know that with everything going on, we know there isn't a whole lot of content going in there. We are in the middle of a full restructure of the Patreon. We're aiming to have that ready to go by the end of the year. I'm going to modify the page a little bit to reflect that, but for now, just letting everyone know what's going on. We appreciate your support. It's helping us continue doing what we like to do and bring you cool stories.
Yeah, thank you all. All right. So last time we played, you guys invaded Granny Nightshade's Loom Lurch residence, stole a painting, and are trying to make your way out. While she is being distracted, you've also rescued a few children that you've sent out ahead of you. As we bring ourselves back in, you find yourselves in the midst of Loom Lurch in a circular room. Some of you. Where are we going from here?
Oh, good, you found the painting.
Yep, it was pretty simple. I mean, the taller folk got it handled with Ruin's dexterous hands.
As
It was
you
very
all,
thorny.
very thorny situation. As you're all standing in the midst of here having a quick conversation, I would like perception checks from everyone, please.
Ooh.
Perception.
Percepciones.
Bonk.
Well, oh god.
Oh, we're starting off with a bang.
Oh,
16.
All right, I will give it to you two.
Sorry, 15.
15. That's okay. It's still not terrible, not bad. All right. As the lot of you are standing and having a quick conversation concerning the painting, Fanny and Noodle, you hear the sound of shodden feet tromping in an orderly fashion, heading in your direction.
From which direction?
It seems to be coming from where we have our Jay is standing.
From the door that Jay, Hickory, and I went through.
That is correct.
We should probably go. I hear lots of feet.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
I think
Boomer's
that
telling me there's some noise coming that way. Yeah, Wiggles is right. We should probably go. Were you guys seen?
No,
I-
but we were heard by a few people.
Hey, that's still good enough. All right. Well, we got the picture. Which way was out again?
we
We
could
can't
go
go there.
this way is the way we came in.
Okay.
This is the way you came in.
All right. This way, everyone, shall we? Or does anybody else want to cause much trouble?
The sound of the feet are getting closer, as well as the sound of
We've got to retreat. They're getting away with all of my pretty items.
Yep,
Oh,
we should
shit.
go.
Yep, we're going. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Out of here.
I lift my,
Just
my
saying,
dress up.
I don't have to tell you. You hike up your skirt and
Yep.
run.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As you guys are heading out, I would like for everyone to give me. I'll let you. Let's have everybody give me. Oh man, what kind of check do I want to have you give me right now?
A high five.
A high five, a high five, and a thumbs up. Is that the kind of check you want?
Give everybody a high
Hey,
five.
buddy.
Guns for
Yeah, we
yeah.
just you just give me a high five as we run by.
Finger guns.
I mean,
You know,
one
like
of
a little
us
snap
already
and the double
is.
Yeah.
finger gun.
Uh,
Exactly.
Will get inspiration. That was funny. Um,
Thank you.
Unfortunately, no. I don't want snappy finger guns. What I'd like for
Damn it.
everybody to do is, oh, I know, isn't it sad? I'd like for for everybody to give me just dexterity checks, not athletics, not a save, just straight
Just
dex.
straight dexterity.
Straight dex.
Oh, wonderful.
D20 plus whatever your
Oh.
dex is. Look at that.
Yeah.
A critical failure and then a really good roll. Yeah.
You're on both ends of the spectrum this evening.
The scale is back in balance.
22 for Noodle.
All right, 22 for Noodle. We have a 23 for Sticks. Jay has a 12. Giffen. Fanny has a 4.
It's pretty
Hiking
good
up the
for me.
skirt was not the right move.
And Willerin has a 12 as well.
Listen, I have 2 knee replacements, okay? This is not much I could do.
She said 2 knee replacements. Those titanium pins are just killing you today. As
I'm
you are
walking through all that like fog. swamp.
yes, it's trying to move through all of that crap. As you are trying to leave this area, let me move Jay in here as well. Give me 1 second. Hey Jay, come in here, buddy. The door down here, this door here, bursts open, and an angry hag comes bursting through the door, along with
I quickly hide the
little.
painting behind my back.
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna hide that painting behind your back. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
that large painting there.
Yep.
As she moves into the room, behind her, flooding into the door, are small tin soldiers. Does
Time to go out the
anybody
window.
does anybody remember the horrible nightmare fuel that was Return to Oz?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember? I think his name was TikTok. Is that his name?
The app.
Uh,
No, not the app.
That is Nightmare
Um,
Fuel.
hang on a second. Return to Oz. What was his name?
On TikTok. It is TikTok.
It is TikTok. Yeah, that was his name.
Yeah. Uh,
Uh, they
oh,
they
him.
kind of they kind of look like him.
Oh, his mustache. Do they have mustaches?
Some of them do.
That's awesome.
Okay. As you watch, they pour in, and she points an accusatory finger at you, saying,
Oh, you had something to do with this, I know it. Taken my children, have you? We'll see about that.
and I need everyone to roll initiative for me.
oh, wrong way, guys.
Oh, game over, man.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right,
Okay, at least we're okay. Got some good ones in there.
Nice.
and let me go ahead and roll for
Ah,
his
I forgot to
tin
click my
soldiers.
character.
No,
I'm so bad.
what a shame.
Oh,
Too bad I can't just do that, and then you can edit it.
ooh, two.
Uh,
Beat that,
I'm
guys.
going to use a placeholder over here.
How did I get a natural 1 and still have a higher initiative?
Well, you
She
have
just
a
told
plus
you.
3. I
She
have a
has
-1.
That'll
she has
do it.
pins
Okay.
in her knees, like
That'll do it.
double hip replacement. She's just doing her best. Okay.
Gosh.
It sounds like an old creaky door every time she takes a step.
What's that noise? Oh, sorry, it's just Fanny. All right, let me get my 10 soldiers up there.
If she does a squat, it sounds like those doors that almost sound like Chewbacca.
All right. With that, we will start initiative at the top. We have Jay. So you can see her and 4 tin soldiers, but the sound of metal feet are still loud in the background. So you think there might be more coming, but for now, you see her and you see 10 soldiers. 10 soldiers,
Shoot.
Nixon's gone. Ohio. Sorry,
Um,
it just jumped in my head.
I am looking here. Jay has a fog cloud spell.
Now you did use that last time.
Oh, that is right. I don't have that anymore. That is a very good point. Thank you.
No problem.
Um,
Sorry to steal that one from you, but
no, that's a good note. uh, shoot. There is a lot of bad guys there. Jay is not much of a fighter, but uh he's gonna draw his weapon. Um and let's see here. He's gonna try diplomacy really quick. Now, listen here. I think we may have had just a simple misunderstanding. We 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 don't actually know what's going on here, and I feel that if we all just took a moment to express our feelings, that I'm sure we could work this out somehow.
Thank you.
Can I give her a
With
persuasion roll by chance?
disadvantage, you may.
At disadvantage. That makes
Correct, because
perfect
you can
sense.
see the dial on her back. You remember the key that she has on her back
Yeah.
is like gives you the indication that she is not happy right now.
It,
Okay.
is it not moving?
It is not moving at
Oh,
all.
oh, great.
Oh,
Perfect.
there's the second one. Okay. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So a 9.
E.
Oh.
I mean, you have a really good persuasion. Unfortunately, though, she is in no mood to hear your words.
Pretty words you have, but to no avail. If you freed the children, then I'll just have you replace them. I could probably get you to work harder anyways.
And with that, anything else you're gonna do, like a bonus action that you want to take?
Um, no, I'm already no. I
No.
don't think
Okay.
there's anything Jay wants to do right now.
All right.
That's it. He tried. He tried his best. Oh crap.
Oh. All right, Sticks.
I give Jay a little pat on the back.
Thank you.
Like a sympathy. You tried.
Yeah. I am going to attempt to hit this little fella right there with my longbow.
Which little fella again?
The one in the back.
This
And
one
if
right
it
here.
hits, I want to do Hell of Thorns with it.
It does hit.
Okay. That. And then that.
So is it to all of them within 5 feet of him?
Yes.
Okay.
The spell DC is 11.
Okay. And so it's going to hit him and then the other 10 soldiers around him, right?
Yes.
All right. Let me give you a deck save for these guys. Does that deck save, is that for him as well?
Uh, let's see. The next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon, blah blah blah, the spell creates a rain of thorns that sprout from the ranged weapon or ammunition. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Good deal. You all watch as Styx takes careful aim with the bow, but then all of a sudden raises it up and arches the arrow through the air at a half draw. It arcs over almost like it's going to scrape the ceiling before it falls down. As it comes, the crackling magic energy splinters it, and all of a sudden you see just these terrible, sharp, thorny arrows that strike down and then just pelt the rest of the soldiers. They try to dodge out of the way, but they can't avoid it. They look up, and their eyes, these mechanical shutters, go closed for a second, and then open wide as all of them get pelted with them. The highest roll I had was a 10, so they all take that 6 points of damage.
I'll actually roll the damage. As it says cast, but then there's also
It's right there, though.
1d10. Okay. I also just remembered that I can do a bonus attack.
So
Because I'm
if
Dread
you
Ambusher.
yeah, so if you look under there where you say the dexterity save, you rolled 6 points on your first roll.
Okay.
6 points of damage. So that looks a little better than what you have, so we're gonna go with that.
And I can do an additional attack.
All right.
Let's see. Where is it?
Are you gonna hit the same one that you fired on before?
Yeah.
Okay. You still have to roll to attack though, right?
Sorry.
That's okay. I just want to
Oh.
make sure it's like you don't get a free shot on him. Um, as you go to fire the second round, as they're still like recovering from being pelted by the thorns, which plink off of their armor, but you can see where they've left like small rends and dents in it. But as you go to fire at him again, trying to like thread the needle to hit him where he's at, he like tilts his head to the side, and the wide brim hat like protrusion on his head catches the arrow and deflects it just off, and you hear a brrr as it sticks into the wood of the wall behind him. All right.
Uh,
Anything else on your turn?
I'm just gonna move just a little further away.
Gonna move over there. All right.
Yeah.
Scabatha Nightshade. All right. Man, what do we want to do here?
Oh no.
Let us go.
Oh, yeah, no. All right. She is going to point a wicked looking finger. This long, scabby looking nailed finger, the knuckles, the skin stretched over the knuckles, making each one of them protrude out. A long, dirty fingernail that's cracked and chipped. As she does so, she points it at one, two, three, four, five, six of you. So let's make a roll. As you appear on my screen, we're going to go with number 1 being Fanny, 2 being Jay, 3 being poor Hickory Turnip, who is with us but not with us. That would be number 4 is Noodle, number 5 as Willerin, and number 6 is Sticks. 6 and Sticks. So here we go, and we rolled a 3. So she points a finger at the man who isn't here, and he has to make a saving throw. So let me pull that up real quick.
DMs.
Poor Hickory.
Yep.
Someone play the Sarah McLaughlin ASPCA commercial.
To make a wisdom
Jay
saving
is
throw,
like,
if I'm not
is
mistaken.
she
Let me double
pointing
check.
at me?
No, she points at Jay, or not Jay. Sorry, she points at Hickory Turnip. Sorry, she points at Sir Hickory Turnip, and you hear her muttering under her breath, drawing little sigils in the air. And as she does,
Ooh, ooh, ooh. A silvery barb.
you see her cast out a little caterpillar cocoon in his direction. Does Silvery Barb read the description for Silvery Barb?
For casting, one reaction which you take when a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw.
She's not doing that. She's casting a spell, but it's not an attack.
Ah.
Sir Hickory Turnip looks and says, "Oh, I'm feeling rather funny," and has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Come on, buddy.
Man, I am not doing well on the rolls tonight. As you watch, he turns
Oh no.
into a squirrel.
A squirrel.
He is polymorphed into a squirrel. She says, "There, that should take care of one of you for a moment." And he is now Sir Hickory Turnip, Acorn Collector. All right,
Buddy.
and she is then going to. She is then going to move herself 5, 10, 15, and kind of use this table to hide behind. So she has half cover right now. She's ducking behind the table. All right, that moves us to Willerin. You watch as she turns Sir Hickory Turnip into a little squeaking squirrel. He's now bouncing around, and she runs quickly and like ducks behind the table. As you can just see the like chin and like her little hooked nose, her long hooked nose, and her hair up in buns. What are you doing?
Are you muted?
Nope.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a new spell that that I haven't used yet. I'm gonna use Cloud of Daggers.
Oh,
Ooh.
interesting. Okay.
That sounds cool.
So what I'd like to do, this is what it does. It does, so it's a 15-foot cube, or 5-foot cube, sorry, but I'm going to place it directly onto one of the little men.
10 soldiers.
Yeah, one of the tin soldiers.
Okay.
So you fill an air with spinning daggers and a 5-foot cube. Each side, creatures on that point you choose within a range, or never mind, centered on a point you choose. A creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So they won't take any damage now, but
When do you want to put it on?
I want to put it on them.
Which one do you want to put it on?
The front one. The front of the triangle from how I'm looking at it.
Like right here?
Yeah, that one. Sorry.
That's okay. So I don't make the save now. I make it at the start of his turn.
No, he doesn't make a save at all. I thought it was a save. I was reading something else, but no, it's just the creature takes 4d4 slashing
It
damage.
is there. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or the start of its turn.
So
Alright.
that fella has a 5-foot bubble around him of ow.
Just a couple knives, you know.
Okay.
Awesome. Anything else on your turn?
No, well, actually I will do I don't do bardic inspiration enough. So I will also I
You
say
know
as
that
the bard.
the thing you do as a bard, you don't do it enough? Is that what
No,
you're saying?
I feel like I don't do enough. 1, 2. Here, I'll just roll a d6 and I'll pick someone. Okay. It's gonna go to Noodle.
Thanks, Dad.
Bardic inspiration, my friend.
Yeah. If you're gonna go up and hit them, make sure to dodge the daggers. Sorry.
An astute
Oh, I thought.
observation. I'm ready.
What do you got? A knife.
Oh.
All right. With that being said, it is the 10 soldiers' turn, so let's resolve that issue.
I
You
don't know
hear
if
this?
you. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna. I don't know if you want me to roll again or if you just want to use the roll that's on there.
Use the roll that's there.
Okay, perfect.
As the soldiers start getting ready to move, you hear ping, 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 as he is just pelted by these cloud of daggers all around him. Rending the metal, shredding up. You can see there are like pieces of the brim of his helmet that are like sheared and cut. Some of them are pulled back. There are multiple dents all over his little body as he starts his turn there and goes and moves forward here. These two see the cloud and go, make sure I've got enough movement. Nope. Good deal. 5, 10, 15, 20. This one will step in because he's not as bright. Ping, 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 ping. And takes that damage 5, 10, 15, 20. This one is going to avoid it as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right. Now I get to make some attacks. So we'll start up here at the top at Willerin.
Yes.
Sorry, I was just reading something real quick.
No, it's okay.
He's gonna make. You see his. He's not carrying any weapons, but you see his hands. These gloved hands. The fingers on them look a little floppy, like they're not really fingers in there. and you watch as he reaches up with one hand and swings his body, spinning at the waist quickly, his arm flailing behind it like he's just about to slap you.
Oh,
A 23 to hit,
yeah.
5 points of bitch slap damage.
Damn. The gasp that's like it just like comes from me like
So a duel you want?
And then you
and I am wearing
Oh
gloves to
no,
take off
you
for this.
didn't.
hear a spring noise and the body spins back the other direction. Pop! Trying to hit you, but only a 10.
That misses. That one misses.
Sir Hickory, welcome.
Welcome, Sir Hickory Turnip.
Hello.
You are currently a
Oh,
squirrel.
just in time.
You're currently a squirrel.
What? Ah! Ah!
You got polymorphed, buddy. Sorry.
Fair enough.
You hear the spring, ping, and as the body spins back the other direction, but you're prepared for it. This time you duck out of the way of the hand. It grazes just in front of your face, and the body returns itself to like looking forward at you. As that one was swinging at you, Noodle, you have one that's swinging at you.
Ah!
You watch as the body, you hear that sound of a spring being tightened. It releases, and the hand comes just sliding over your head as you like duck out of the way of it, seeing it coming. But you don't suspect the other one as it ping and spins back the other way, twisting at the hip violently. And that one's going to be a 19 to hit.
That'll do it.
4 points of bludgeoning damage as you get slapped in the side of the head by this one.
How dare?
Unfortunately, Jay,
Ooh.
the first one that walks up to you is the one that had just like gone through a bunch of that stuff, or just got slammed with a bunch of arrows. You hear the spring, but it seems to be catching, and the first one is just like a failed attempt. It's nowhere near you, like whiffs past you. You watch as the body springs back the other way, missing you completely on both attacks, an 8 and an 11. But
Missed,
the other
buddy.
one walks the other one walks up and twists violently at the hip, a 23 to hit
Ooh.
for 7
Ouch.
bludgeoning damage. But now that you're aware of the sound of it, whenever you hear the spring, it swings back at you, and you're able to duck out of the way of the second hit. So he missed you on the second one. All right, and that is the 10 soldiers' turn. Noodle.
Hey, Willorin, what die do I get for your bardic inspiration?
My little bardic inspiration. D6, I believe, is that? Yeah, 1d6.
D6. Okay.
Real quick, Sir Hickory Turnip, make sure to add yourself in the order. There.
Yep, will do.
Thank you, sir. All right, so sorry, Noodle.
Oh, no worries. I just gotta adjust some volume real quick. There we go. Hey. So I don't know what this is gonna do for the record.
Okay.
I was given a pouch of mysterious powder from a child that told me if we got in trouble, it could be helpful. So I'm going to wing it at the 10 folks in front of me.
Oh my God! I don't. What the?
Makes sense to me.
Where did you get that from again? As I don't remember.
It was from one of the children in the room with the rug.
Okay.
As they were leaving, I was handed a pouch of dust from one of them, and they said if we got in trouble, this could be helpful. But they didn't really say much more than that.
Yep. Okay. Let me find it again real quick, because I
I don't know what I'm about to do, but we're doing it.
Brilliant.
don't know what we're gonna do, but we're doing it. This could go horribly wrong. It was in the sewing room, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, the
Yep,
one with the
that's
rug.
it.
No.
Okay, so uh, I'll just I'm gonna add this to your inventory so that you have it.
Is this one of those ha ha ha? You're going to use this. Let's see what happens. Or is
No,
which
no,
inventory are you putting it in?
I'm putting it in your journal on Roll20. So if you go look in your journal now, there is a new thing added called Dust of.
Ah, yes, and the entire stream can see it with me. The dust of corrosion.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god.
As an action, you throw this dust into the air, filling a 10-foot cube. Surfaces and objects made of non-magical ferrous metal in the area instantly corrode and turn to dust. Any creature in the area that is made wholly or part of ferrous metal must make a DC 13 con save, taking 48 necrotic damage or half on a successful save.
So out from you, a 10-foot cube would be one whole square, right? So
If
gonna
I
draw this up.
slap it together between the two in front of me, like here,
let me draw you out a square here,
yeah.
and then you tell me where you want to put it.
Um,
And
Oh.
I will say that if you want to try to do like that,
yeah.
I'll let that happen. What do you guys think? I think that sounds like a fun idea. So I'm going to give you a Constitution saving throw from all three of them, right?
Yep, DC 13.
Okay. That's fantastic. Con save, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Let's see what we have. We have an 8 for this one over here. We have an 8 from this one over here. And a 20 from this one right here next to Jay. So I rolled really high on that one. All right, so tell me how much damage I'm taking for these poor, unfortunate souls.
So that's 4d8. Let me grab some dice.
Mhm.
That one, that one, and this one.
Okay, 20. What's your total for your initiative there, bud? Now I'll get you added.
I think it was a 20 total. Dirty 20.
I added your turn on there, Sir Hickory Turnip. So if you want to go ahead and you can edit it on the thing, and then I'll make sure
thank you.
in the right place. No problem.
Talk about a weird best of both worlds roll. There were 2 at the top and 2 just about at the bottom. That was 2 8s and 2 1s. So 18 damage total.
18 damage total.
And 9 to the one that saved.
Okay, so 18 to this one. You watch as he melts into a pool of nothingness. Hang on just 1 second here. Let me why are you giving me a fit today? Between Jay and Sir Hickory, who wants to go first on this next turn?
Uh,
Well, I've got a dexterity of 17. So I imagine he's probably higher than that, right?
yeah.
Then yeah, you should go first.
Okay. So this one melts into a puddle of rusted metal. This one melts into a pile of rusted metal, like rusted ferrous powder and scraps of metal that instantly just fall to the ground. This one withstands most of it, but you could see where the joints and pieces of him. He's not looking good at all.
Does that dust
right.
is that for the round? It just dissipates at the end of the round.
Yeah, it just dissipates.
Yeah. Oh, and for the folks at home, this is made from finely ground rust monster antenna.
Amazing.
Terrifying. Why did a child have this?
We don't ask those questions. Anything else on your turn?
So I cannot flurry of blows because that wasn't an attack action, right? Yeah.
That is correct.
So what I am gonna do is use my last bonus key point that I've had forever and just do a patient defense.
Oh wow. Okay.
And
so you keep your hands up and deflect any incoming attacks.
I do like a weird wobbly jazz hands as
Yes.
as the tin soldiers disintegrate in front of me because I don't know what the hell I just did and wait defensively. I shout out to Scabatha, "Your sister sent us." Not trying to persuade or anything, just yelling that at her.
Drama.
Hey,
Hey,
it's like
drama.
the Lannister sends their regards, but instead it's your sister sent us.
Yep.
All right, Fanny, it is your turn.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna walk up. Oh, that's not it. I'm gonna walk up to this one right here. Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna walk up to that one, and while doing so, I'm kind of holding a piece of wool and I'm rubbing it really, really fast between my hands, and then I go and touch it and using the cantrip Shocking Grasp.
One of my favorite cantrips.
So, would this count as armor made of metal?
It would count as armor made of metal, considering he is made of metal.
Sweet. So
You have advantage on the attack.
Whoop. A whoop. And a 21.
That'll
To hit
definitely
with
hit him. 5 points.
5 damage. Yep, and it can't take any reaction, so woo!
From the top of your head, you hear a very agreeable. All right, that leads us to the top of the round. Jay, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. First I want to bonus action disengage from the this tin guy here. And then if Sir Hickory is up for it, I'm going to run up to him and pick him up.
Okay. I mean, he's a squirrel.
Yeah. Do I get consent from Hickory the squirrel?
I give us as much assent as I can, given that I am a chittering, squirrel.
Little head nod.
You like hold your head down. It looks at Sir Hickory the squirrel bends down, looks up, climbs onto your hand.
I can imagine wearing a thimble helmet.
Oh. So I'm gonna run towards the table here and see if I can actually can I go underneath this table?
How much movement do you have?
I have 25 feet.
Okay, so counting it back, you're gonna go 5 feet here to pick him up.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20 will put you at the table if you'd like to go under the table.
Yes.
Okay, sure thing.
And can I hide?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Give me a stealth check. He's gonna like use the squirrel as a weapon.
Oh shoot.
Oh my.
Okay. You appear hidden, or at least you think you're hidden. So, anything else on your turn?
That'll do it.
Sir Hickory Turnip, you are a squirrel.
Mm.
There's not much else you can do about it at the moment. I'll move you though. Down here.
All
You were-
right.
You were hidden under a table along with Jay.
Safe here, buddy.
How would he take that? I think he'd probably try to squirm free at this point, and I think he'd probably try to clamber up onto the top of the table to start like chittering at Scabatha.
Ooh, Jay likes go.
I mean, you can. She's just hiding at the end of the table. She's like ducked down. You can scramble underneath the table if you'd like to.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm just gonna go down and start challenge. I'm gonna try to like intimidate her.
Yes.
He got rabies.
I would like to suggest another idea, if you would.
Okay.
You could bite her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. To war goes the to gore goes the paladin squirrel. Let's do it.
The mighty
Go get her,
paladin
Hickory.
squirrel. Let's see. We don't have. Do we have squirrel stats? I don't think we have squirrel stats. Believe it or not, of all the things. But we
Really?
can. Yeah, there's no squirrel.
What about a
Huh.
kitten?
Gray squirrel. Maybe?
A
Let's see.
rat?
Under G. I was gonna say a rat would be a good one. Yeah.
Thank you
There's.
for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow. Hey. I'm gonna say we can use a rat because I was looking to see if maybe they had like a red squirrel or something, but they don't. So a rat is your attack bonus is +0, and it
Okay.
is 1 piercing damage.
Solid.
Let's go for it. So +0, you say? Eh?
That is correct. +0.
Aw.
Ha! That hits.
This squirrel is out for blood.
Wait, can I smite?
Wait.
Hold on.
Because I will smite with everything I have if I can.
Wait, as a squirrel.
Holy light erupts from your teeth.
Okay, look at the description and how's the description for smite given? And I asked this for a very particular reason, so I need you to read it and look and see.
When you hit with a melee weapon attack. Okay.
I mean, your teeth are a melee weapon attack. Keep reading.
Okay. Wait, you may expend one slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than, and 1d8 against undead or fiends.
Okay. I need to
Sure.
make a ruling here because the creature is limited in its actions it can perform by the nature of its new form, and it cannot speak, cast spells, or take any other action that requires hands or speech. I'm going to say that you're expending the spell slot to pump your holy aura into her or into the attack, but it doesn't necessarily say that you have to make a cry out. You don't have to make a gesture. You don't have to say anything. So I'm going to let it work. I'm going to say yes. You bite and smite. So go ahead and roll the smite damage.
All right. So let's see. What spells can I dump here? I've only got first level spells, so that's all I can do. So I will dump. I can.
Bloodshot Hunter, you're right. This rat doesn't have spell slots, or I should say the squirrel doesn't have spell slots, but it's still Hickory Turnip who does have a spell slot. So I'm going to allow it to happen because it's fun.
Cool. All right. So yeah, I will dump a first level spell. So I just say I'm dumping that one.
Dumping alarm.
And yeah, I'm dumping alarm, and I will. Yeah. So what's the roll for this one? I guess I do 2d8 damage. So 2d8 plus 1 damage.
1. That is correct. 2d8 plus 1 damage.
Nine damage.
With a mighty cry of
Squeak, squeakity, squeaker.
yeah, he bites down on the foot of Scabatha, who goes,
Oh, you little wretch!
and kicks her toe out, sending you backwards a few feet as you do 9 damage. And I'm gonna say that I have to give you I'm gonna have to give you a concentration check on 9 damage. Okay, she makes it. She makes it.
But at this point, it's more the emotional damage we're focusing on here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, her spell concentration doesn't require emotional damage to be a thing. Well done, mighty squirrel man. All right, Styx, it's your turn.
Oh,
If I move here, would I have eyes on her?
She's still gonna have a +2 to her armor class for the half cover because
Mm.
she's hunkering down. I mean, you can see her. It's not like she's in full cover.
It's so hard to tell, like spacing on this map. Yeah, that's fine.
Fire at will, or in this case, Scabatha.
Okay. The second one. Oh gosh.
So the first one is just gonna miss it. Like she's looking at you as the
Mhm.
arrow clunk hits the wood in front of her. It sticks
Mm.
into the table. You fire again, and this one she like ducks her head completely, and it just flies over her harmlessly.
May I put Hunter's mark on her?
You absolutely can.
Oh yes.
You have 2 attacks at this level. Oh, you're doing the Dread Ambusher.
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay.
I'm gonna move here to help Noodle.
Hold on just 1 second here. Let me take a look at something real quick.
Okay.
I appreciate you.
Hang on just 1 second. I'm just looking at something. The Dread Ambusher is only on your first turn of
Mm.
combat. If you take so at the start of your first turn of each combat, so the first turn I already went through because we're on our second one. Your walking speed increases by 10 feet, which lasts until the end of that turn. If you take the attack action on that turn, you can make 1 additional weapon attack as part of that action.
Okay.
So just so you know, no big deal. But
Yeah, I wasn't.
just so we know.
I reread it like so many times. Like, am I
It's one of those
understanding
things
this
where you've
correctly?
read it so much that it just like doesn't make any sense at all anymore.
Yeah.
All right, but you do have you did mark her with Hunter's Mark. Let me put that target on her. All right, anything else on your turn?
I'll give a thumbs up
five.
to Noodle.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm still doing weird jazz hands at the piles of dust that were the tin soldiers. I don't know what's going on, but that was crazy.
5, 10, 15.
That paprika is really dangerous.
5. Make sure she has that sort of movement. Yep, she does. Okay. She is going to make 2 attacks against you.
Oh. Oh hell no.
The first one is a 23.
Is she attacking?
She's attacking Styx.
Go for it.
Can
Uh,
That hits.
Can I
23 and
point
lower.
out and Silvery Barb's one of those?
Oh,
You may silvery barbs one of those.
yeah.
Remind me again of what silvery barb does.
I got you. Whoop. You magically distract the triggering creature and turn a momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Okay.
I
I'll
can
make that.
then choose a different creature within range. You can choose yourself. The chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, saving throw within the next minute.
I'll let you make that choice. However, that roll turned into a 17. Does that still hit?
Yeah.
Okay. That was the lower of the two rolls. All right. The second hit that she was making against you was a 19 to hit.
I would like to silvery barb.
I was waiting for that before I said anything. All right. I'll roll that one again.
My goodness. Do I have anything? Hold on, let me check. Just in case.
That's a 16.
My AC is 14.
Oh my gosh. Why is your AC so low?
Ranger.
That's no excuse.
It feels like that happens sometimes, though, doesn't it?
Okay. I guess so. What kind of armor are you wearing? I'm not. What are you doing?
I don't remember where to find that. Let me see.
Let me check you real quick. I'm looking at your character sheet.
Okay.
Inventory, equipment. You're wearing leather armor. Okay. Which would be 11 plus your dexterity of 3, which is 14. I'm sorry, kiddo. This is going to hurt.
Yeah, I don't have anything either to help. Sorry, guys.
Let me see how much HP you have.
Don't hit my friend.
Well,
Still
you'll
hits
have
friend.
Sticks will have advantage on saving throws.
Okay, great. So Styx will have advantage on saving throws, which is good because the first attack is 28 points of damage.
Oh.
Poison damage.
Uh, um. Can I
Followed by
do Stone's endurance?
and have that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh boy.
Yep, you certainly can. So 1d12 plus 1.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Let me make sure I'm writing that correctly.
Okay.
No. 5.
So that reduces that by 5. So you take 23 points of damage. Followed by another 14 points of damage.
I'm taking a nap.
Are you down, 0?
Yeah.
Well, you have advantage on your first death save.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Yeah?
wasn't that a boon?
What was the boon?
That's saving throw. Or am I thinking of a different game? I can't
That
remember.
was a Wednesday.
Okay, that was a Wednesday.
Yep, I
Thank
got
you.
you. I got
I
you.
was like, wait.
So you are at 0.
Yeah.
And she stands over you. Her first slash comes across your chest and it catches your arm and it digs in deep. And as she pulls out, you see little flecks of green mixed in with the blood. And you can tell the poison streaks through your arm. It makes you sick. And then she slashes across again with her claws. And you find yourself falling down to the ground. And as you drop to the ground, I need to take a quick break, guys. I have a little family emergency. Can you give us 10 minutes and I'll be back?
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
thanks.
We will see you guys in a few minutes.
welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the impromptu there. We had a little thing to take care of. We are back. Scabatha just knocked Sticks down to the ground, and that brings us to Willorin.
Okay. We are going to okay. Okay. I'm going to hit this one. I'm going to pull out my rapier and I'm going to go and hit them. In the meantime, what I'm going to do as well is I'm also spending a Bardic Inspiration die to Defensive Flourish. So that is a 19 to hit.
Okay, 19 hits him.
Perfect. So that is, as I stare at my dice and the numbers. 5, 7, 12 damage.
Okay. And he goes down like a lump of metal.
Perfect. So my AC goes up by 5 because of my Bardic Inspiration die, because I'm doing Defensive Flourish. My movement increases by 10 feet, but I'm just basically moving. Oh my, the lag I feel on Roll20. I'm basically just moving over here.
Okay.
And I will stand my ground besides Styx's body.
You watch as your ally, this person that you feel a closeness to, drops to the ground under the claws of Scabatha. A moment of rage rushes through you as you bring your blade out, run it all the way through like a warm knife through butter. Gliding into the tin soldier, you put your foot up and kick him off. Flourish your blade and scramble across the room, your blade out behind you as you run over and stand poised over your ally. Scabatha stands in front of you now. All right. Anything else on your turn?
No, that is everything.
All right.
I'm
this tin
sorry,
soldier-
I realize I never selected a target for the other part of my silvery barbs.
Who are you selecting a target for?
I was gonna do Willorin, but they already went, so I'm gonna give it to Fanny.
Okay. Fanny has it. This little
Ooh.
tin soldier is going to try to smack this otter.
Is that disadvantage? Is that how that works?
That is correct. You have patient defense. So
Yeah.
the first attack is a 20.
That
That's
will
a
hit.
3 damage.
Okay.
And the next one is an 8. I'm sorry, a 6. So he misses you. All right. That is his turn because he is the only tin soldier left on the battlefield. Noodle, it is your turn now.
I'm gonna smack him.
Smack him good.
I'm gonna use the quarterstaff.
All right.
This one. That is a 14 plus 5, so 19 to hit.
That'll hit him.
Hiya! That wasn't a D8. That's a D. That is 9 damage.
All right. You swing the quarterstaff around and up over your head and bring it down with such force that it slightly bends. As you bring it down, it whack, and it actually curves back around on the backside of the tin soldier as you smack him right in the middle of his helmeted head. Whenever the staff recoils back, you look, and there's a nice deep indentation on his helmet, and the soldier's neck is pushed into its body. It kind of like whirs its arms and tries to spin at the waist, and all it does is teeter around for a second before it falls down like some kind of weird macabre top, and it is dead.
Ha!
Nice job, Wiggles.
All right.
I'm just looking for the wording on something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I will use my movement
Mm-hmm.
to come up to Granny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that granny.
Fury of blows.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
Smack, smack, smack.
With advantage? Does your flanking happen?
We don't do flanking here. We don't. We don't do that here.
They don't go here.
They
Who's
don't go
that?
here.
So 2 unarmed strikes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a type of steak.
That's a 2 on the die, so 7 to hit.
That misses.
That one is a 17 on the die, so 22.
That one hits.
Hiya. 1d4. 1 plus 3. 4 damage.
Okay.
And because of my drunken technique,
Mm-hmm.
I get a free disengage, and my movement speed goes up by 10 feet. And I'm just gonna.
As you drunkenly totter away, she swings at you, but like you just kind of roll it off, and as you do, you kind of like spin out of the area, and she just like looks at you for a moment.
You're a strange one.
All
I
right.
hold
need a
up my
concentration.
alchemy jug, you bet.
Okay, she makes the save, so Sir Hickory Turnip is still a squirrel. Fanny, it is your
One
turn.
day.
Okey-dokey. What? Remind me, Oder, what you gave me?
You have it's the silvery barbs thing. You have advantage on your next attack roll, saving throw, or something. Boop boop boop. Ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. For the next minute, you can have advantage on one of those once.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna yell out to the hag. The only thing you could look good is in a body bag, and then I'm going to turn around, lift my dress to show my pantaloons, and then have my wand kind of peek from underneath, kind of like showing my fanny. And I would like to do to use my sorcery points to do a quickened spell.
Mhm.
And we're gonna do a minor illusion to make a very loud, like reverberated fart, like rip ass in her face, constantly going. And hopefully, as a loud distraction, I want to then cast Nether's Mischief.
Okay. What does that spell do?
So I'll just go bonk.
Okay.
So did not do the D4. So in a 20-foot cube, not on my friends, but just to get Granny. It is filled with fey magic, and one of the 4 effects could happen. So I need to roll on the mischief surge table
Okay. I love this
to
spell already.
determine the thingy. What? A 4. So
Drops of molasses hover in the cube, making it difficult terrain until the start of your next turn. So, well, let's draw ourselves a 20-foot cube here. That's 10, that's 20. So we're going to do that's a 20-foot cube. And you want to put it on her, but not your allies. Is that right? Okay. There you go. And
yes.
so you all watch as Fanny gives a witty retort, turns around, flips up the hem of her skirt, showing her pantaloons, tips the wand between her legs, and casts a spell. What you hear is this long, flatulent sound, and then all of a sudden, drops of molasses fill the cube. You watch as Scabbeth is like, "Ah!"
Oh, it's so disgusting. I sound like the Joker.
So, anyways,
I was not prepared for that. Oh,
Me either.
I can't help it if I'm Mark Hamill's understudy.
all right. Fanny, is that your turn?
Hey, yeah, and I'm gonna start moving and kind of
Okay.
in the other direction.
All right.
That's the end.
Jay, you are
All
hidden.
right. Jay is gonna come up behind the hag.
Okay. It's difficult terrain, so it's 5, 10, 15. That'll be your movement right there.
Okay. And then attack with
All right.
with a dagger.
Snatch her wig.
Rip it clean from her scalp.
Snatch her.
Oh. Ooh.
Unfortunately, that's gonna miss. Do you have another dagger in the other hand?
No.
You sure you don't have another dagger in the other hand?
Sure, yes.
You do have 2 daggers, right?
Yeah, that is true. I guess I got confused. But am I able to use it?
Yeah, you can use it. You can use it as a bonus action. If you have, you can make an attack, and as a bonus action, you can make a second attack as long as both weapons are light, which the daggers are. You do
Oh,
not add your modifier to the offhand attack, but you do when the attack. So you make the attack roll as you would normally, but on the damage, you don't add your damage modifier. So you wouldn't add
okay.
your dexterity modifier. You just do the straight damage.
Okay.
That will hit.
Hey.
We'll say it's a 22, but you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
All right. So a 22 will hit. So it's going to be just a D4, but you do get your sneak attack damage.
Ooh.
So we're going to take, excuse me. So it would be a 3 because that's what you roll in the die, right? A 3 on that. So 3 plus 9 for, we're going to subtract 6 out of that, be 12, right?
Mhm.
So 12 damage on that attack. All
That's
right.
for turning my friend into a squirrel.
Yeah! You'll be next.
And she makes a constitution saving throw or concentration check, and your friend is no longer a squirrel. From underneath the table, you hear as you return back to your normal shape and size. But you're under a table there, Sir Hickory Turnip.
Donk. Ah.
Bonk! Ow! Yeah, exactly. All right.
By the way, God, are you wanting to roll a d20 for the wild magic surge? Because if you roll a 1,
No, I do it percentage wise.
okay. Oh no, wait. I just kind of forgot that happens. I'm like, wait, this can happen after I cast a spell as first level or higher. Who knows what will happen?
Wild magic.
I'm a plant.
Chaos, Grandma.
you
I hope
know,
I'm a cactus.
after flashing
you to-
everybody, if you turn into a plant, I feel like that is just the weirdest karma coming around.
All right. I want you to roll a
Okay,
D20.
I'll make sure to water you.
A D.
20. I'm sorry.
D.
Roll a D100. I'm sorry.
D100. D. Boop. That one.
Okay.
91.
You can choose mine, which I'm not going to tell you what it is, or you can choose yours, but I don't want you to look at the table.
I don't have the table up, so it's fine. I don't want to look at it.
Okay, so
um,
mine or yours?
You don't have to tell her, but you could tell me.
I could tell you.
I won't tell her.
I'm sure you will.
I don't have a coin.
I rolled the number between 1 and 100. How's that? That is definitely on
Um,
this table.
What if you rolled her favorite number though?
What
How
if
is it
I
going to
rolled
be
her
fair if she
favorite
chose
number?
her own and not yours?
my favorite number is 2.
I did not roll a 2. I'll tell you that.
Damn it.
Okay.
Does it have a 2 in it?
I'm not going to tell you anymore. Choose.
Well, let's go
With
with
the
you.
same mind I do.
You go ahead. You go ahead, Cap. Go ahead. Have your fun.
Okay. Okay. So you
Okay.
choose my number, right? 8.
Yeah.
Oh, it was really close to.
You know what an 8 is, right?
Nope.
I hear somebody laughing over there.
Oh.
What?
Let me
You're
Wait.
so chaotic, Cap.
Yep, I
What?
just need to find this. Hang on a second.
I'm so ready.
No, no.
Ah, perfect spells pack animated. There we go.
Oh.
The fireball centered on you goes off.
Oh! Oh!
Oh,
I
Ah.
need that is Gabitha,
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Stick,
No!
Willerin.
Sticks.
Sticks. It's an automatic 1 failure.
Oh no!
Noodle, Willerin. See, where's Fanny at? Let me make sure that I got the center kind of like
shit.
on you. Yep,
After
it's gonna
that
be those
wicked
people.
fart, too.
It's everybody except for Jay. It looks. Oh, and Willerin. Willerin is not in it, nor is
Oh.
Jay.
Okay.
But
Thank
Oh
God.
crud! Did you
Sir
just hit the
Hickory.
person who was down?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sir Hickory
Aw.
Turnip. That's Sir Hickory Turnip. That is Noodle. That is Scabatha. So let me
The
give
the
Scabatha.
second you said 8, I was just like, I'm so ready, but I don't want to be there for it. But I'm here for it.
I do need you to.
I'm-
I do need you to roll fireball damage.
I am nice and
What is
toasty.
fireball damage?
8d6.
Oh, guys.
Is
I'm
there a save on this?
sorry.
Yep, it's
Deck
dexterity saving throw.
save.
Can I make a? How do I make a custom?
Please make this one.
80. How do I do that?
You can just
Advanced dice roller.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dice roll will do it.
D6. That's well.
No.
I meant to. Okay, I'll just do. Wait.
You know you can splash R space 8d6 and then hit
So,
enter.
so I did. There's well here. I'll just roll 7 of them.
There you go.
No.
28 total.
28.
total. 14 if you succeeded. The DC is going to be 15.
Well, thank God for that advantage. For Dex, boop. Bop. Mm-mm.
You took all 28 of your own damage.
Mm-mm. I'm down.
Oh, jeez.
Just dropped yourself. Okay. Noodle, how'd you do?
I hit a 15 on the head for my saving
Okay.
throw.
Sir Hickory, Turnip, and Noodle, you take 14 points of damage. So does Scabatha, who, whenever the fireball goes, she's like cinched around the corner.
Yeah, yes,
eyes-
chat. That is exactly what happened.
Her eyes are wide, and like her face is all blackened from soot. And she just opens her eyes and blinks several times. You can just see the whites of them. She goes,
That wasn't expected. Ow.
"Ow!"
Oh, it killed itself.
All right. Sir Hickory, Turnip.
All right.
What
First
were you
off-
going to do now that you've survived the fireball?
Well, first off, actually, I think if it's okay, I've got Shield Master, so I'm gonna spend my reaction to to like brace against the damage.
Okay.
So I don't take any damage from the fireball.
So you just hovered, you hunkered down, poof, as it rolls over you, and you just kind of peek your eyes up over the edge of the shield.
Use the table and the shield to go, hell no.
All right.
Oh god.
And then I am going to close range with. I'm going to go lunge at Scabatha.
Okay. To get to her would cost you 20 feet of movement because that's rough terrain where she's at.
Yep, I've
Would
got
it
25
go
feet
away
of
if
speed.
I'm down?
Nope, because it lasts until the start of your
Okay.
next
Okay.
turn.
So I'm going to go right here, if that's okay.
That is perfectly fine.
And then I'm going to.
Hey, player boom.
I'm going to spend my bonus action to. No, actually, no, I'm going to smack her with my sword.
Mhm.
And let's do that first. So that's probably a miss, I'm guessing.
That is a miss.
And then I'm going to, but what I can still do is I can shove her back 5 feet because I've got because Shield Master again. I can spend my bonus action to whack her and knock her back 5 feet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to angle it to like throw her into those like debris right there and see if I can trip her up and knock her over.
All right. Is that a contested, like an athletics check, or how does that work?
Yeah, it's let's see here. Shove a creature 5 feet with your shield. Yeah, yeah, it just says you can try to. Ooh, maybe that's in the. Oh, that's it. It's not a good reference.
Shield Master?
Yeah.
You can use a bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your shield, is all it says. So, if you take the attack action, you can use a bonus action. So make a roll, like make an attack roll.
Okay. Sorry, it's the first time using this one. It's
No,
new
it's
to me.
okay. Same system, +5, like you would with your longsword. So D20.
All right, I'm still swinging my long sword. Oh, actually, I can just do it. I'll just do it on Arc Strike. Oh, sorry. Hold on a second. I hit that one with disadvantage.
Sure.
So there's the real one. That's probably a miss.
Yeah, you try to like hit her with your shield. She like scrapes your sword aside, and as you bring the shield in to try to bash her with it, she like grabs the shield's edge and like shoves it away, so she is not moving. Dix, I need you to give me a death save. You have advantage because of silvery barbs.
So I roll it twice.
Roll it. Take the higher of the two.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Hey, yeah.
No.
Oh, baby, please.
But that got 2 low rolls out of the way. That got 2 of them out of the way.
2 failures now. Somebody better have some healing. All right. It is now Scabatha's turn.
I'm sleeping so good right now.
This nap is immaculate.
She's going to try to hit the 2 people who just walked up on her. So we're going to start with, close that tab. I'm going to start with one attack is going to be on Sir Hickory Turnip. And the other one is going to be at Jay. Because you hit her. Sir Hickory Turnip. A 20 to hit you.
That'll hit.
Okay, that's going to be a lot of damage. 27 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Jay, a 17.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay. Does anybody have a reaction? That's going to be 29 points of poison damage.
Jay's down too.
Okay.
Wow, then.
Y'all.
This is not going well.
Y'all.
Shoot.
Okay, if it were for the fucking fireball.
So I would like to throw out there real
Job
quick.
here is done.
Farting a fireball absolutely deserves things. Fanny has received a point of luck and a boon for
Alright,
farting herself to death.
your player boon is you are stabilized and at 1 hit point as though you roll a natural 20.
Oh.
Willerin, it is
No,
your
our
turn to go.
ears
I
fine.
seeing Jay go down now, it's like, oh god, oh no, oh god, please no. And I am bending down and I am going to be healing sticks. I'm going to be using cure wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
So 2d8 plus 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in total.
Okay. 16 points back to you. Wipe off all those nasty fails. And you are stable with 16 points at your turn. You will be able to stand up and beat the garbage out of her if you'd like to. What else are you doing on your turn? Anything else?
No, I believe that is all I will be able to do.
Noodle.
Oh my god, we need some help. We have received a party boon from the lovely chat.
All right. Who gave you the party boon?
Just enough.
Just enough wrong. Look at you handing them out.
Good old
As the party
JoJo.
boon, as though some divine intervention has reached out to see the shape that you're in and has blessed you all with fate's good kiss. Everybody is stable and at 1 hit point. And for those of you who are currently up, you receive 9 points of healing.
Oh, holy crap.
Jeez.
Thank
Hey, we need
you.
to get the hell out of here. That's why I put the news.
All right. Noodle.
Oh, God.
I'm so sorry. I just saw the gift.
Oh my god.
That's messed up. All right. So, Noodle.
Took
what are you
my
doing?
whole brain.
I
Oh,
immediately thought of that.
Giggle fits.
Well, I guess we're bonking. Yeah.
I'll get in there and give her the old 1-2.
Take one step in. That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Oh. And I wrote a 1, so 4 damage.
Okay. Bonus action attack.
You know, I think we're just gonna do another flurry of misses and see what happens.
Flurry of They're a flurry of blows since you're an otter.
A flurry of bows. Oh! Oh! That's better than last time. One is a natural 20 for 25. And
Okay,
the
that's a
other
hit.
is a 14 plus 5, so 19.
That also hits. Remember, double the damage dice. Tell me what you got.
Yep, so double my d4.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 3, so 6, 9 for 1.
Okay.
And then the second one is a 1, so 4 damage.
All right.
And then
job.
I'm going to do my weird noodly business and take 10 feet back.
All right. Once again, she swipes at you, but you're like, you just kind of bend in with the hit and like send her hand back out without doing any damage to you, as she like as you totter off. Okay, so that is the end of the start of your turn. I don't want to grab Willerin. Sorry. Get rid of that. Sorry, Willerin. Move you back there.
Oh.
All right, Fanny, you are back up. You have 10 HP now because you were already up and you have 9. You got 9 more. So you can see her there. You cough and sputter as you like blow out some smoke from where the fireball attacked you. Where'd that come from? All right. What are you gonna do on your turn?
It's like that one time I put the match in the wrong place. Ooh. It's more where that came. We could give Where am I? Oh yeah, you. I would like to actually. And my mischief thingy is gone.
Okay. Yep, it certainly is.
Okay, that's because I went down, right? Because it was a concentration.
I mean, it's gone at the start of your turn anyway.
Yeah. So that's done. You know what? You know freaking what? Yeah, no. Yes. I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip. Womp.
Should I have moved away from Fanny too?
It's up to you.
Let me
Tasha's
add it.
Mind Whip. So psychic damage if she does not make a DC 13 save.
Yep, intelligence.
13 on the button.
Take it. If she beats, she beats.
Yep, she beats it.
Dang darn it.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Jay.
All right. Like Jay is just gonna go for another swing.
Go
Stand
for
back
it.
up and try again.
Go for it.
$16.
That'll hit. Give me all
Sweet.
that damage. Nice.
Oh, wait.
What's up?
Well, she takes half damage, but also. I did cast at that was second level.
So she does take half damage on that?
Yeah, so 5 half, so 2.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I did cast a second level spell.
You certainly did.
Oh no, another 8. You know, I'll just back the hell up.
I'm gonna roll. Let's see what happens first of all.
Yep, I'm gonna stand right here. Y'all better run. I'm the true enemy.
That is perfect. It does go off again.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Oh my God.
I roll a percentage die, and the lower the number, the more likely it is. I rolled under a 25% last time. I rolled under a 10% this time. So it went off. So roll again.
Oh, they said another fireball. I was like, oh my
No,
god.
no, just another wild surge. All right, I rolled once again. I will tell you it's not an 8 this time. Roll a D100 for me. All right, yours or
51.
mine?
What'd you say?
Yours or mine?
I don't like it. I'm gonna do mine.
Okay. All of a sudden, you watch as a spectral shield emblazoned with a frog on it hovers near you for the next minute. You get a +2 bonus to your AC and immunity to magic missile. You basically get shield for the next minute instead of the next turn.
Oh.
So you have shield on for the next 1 minute.
Oh.
Fanny starts glowing, and I immediately go to like cover myself on the floor.
You immediately like brace yourself for impact. All right. All right. So that was Jay's turn. You stabbed her real good. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that'll do it.
All right. That is Sir Hickory Turnip's turn.
All right. I think I'm going to probably just try to smack her again.
Go for it.
So longsword, and then probably try to hit her with the shield afterwards.
All right, go for it.
Oh
Long-
wait, no, sorry, that's damage. That's damage. Sorry, I tapped the wrong one.
Okay.
There's the attack. It's even worse.
Oh, roll for the shield.
Okay. I cannot hit anything. Jeez.
You're just not having a good night, my friend.
You know what? I've got an inspiration. Can I use that to reroll that one?
Tell me which one you want to reroll.
I would reroll. Oh, I'll probably reroll the. I'll reroll the sword.
Okay, go for it. Just missed.
Ah, dang. Well, I'm useless.
All right, Sticks. Now's your chance. You're up again.
I like stumble back to my feet. I'm questioning why I'm like charred and burnt in places.
Why does everything taste a little bit like soot?
Why is it spicy?
Why is it spicy? All right, what are you doing there?
Well, since I'm right on her, I guess I'll pull out my hand axes and swing away.
All right, go for it.
It's, I ain't gonna give up.
That hits. That misses.
Okay.
So the first one does hit.
Plus, I have a hunter's mark on her, so let me.
Nope. Actually, you dropped concentration when you
Oh
went down.
yeah, that's right. My impromptu nap.
Yeah. Nap time.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, you bring out the axes. The first one you swing overhand, and she like instinctually throws her arm up, and it beds itself in her arm. You bring the second one down, like across her midsection. She rips her arm free to slap your hand away so that it doesn't hit her with the other axe. All right, you can tell she's looking really rough. I should say she's looking rough. All right, it is her turn.
Doesn't anyone stay dead anymore?
And she is going to try to hit. She's going to try to hit the two of you that she dropped. So she's going to aim one attack at Jay and one attack at Sticks. She brings her hand down on Sticks. A 20 to hit you.
Could I
You can-
silvery barbs?
You may silvery barbs that.
Boop.
Okay, so she's going to make that attack again. A 9. As she's bringing it down, you watch as your ally, sorry about the fireball, and twist fate itself as her claws come down. Is almost as like there is a long corridor between the two of you. Even though she hasn't moved, nor have you, the hand strikes at nothing, and then the space closes again. So you're standing in front of each other.
Fanny just says, if your brain exploded like this one, it wouldn't even mess up your hair. Get it? Because your brain's so small.
She snarls at you, but spins around trying to rake her claws at Jay, but she's still undone by that unnerving movement of energy and things, and her claws miss with a 13.
Ooh.
Let's
Gonna
say
have
I
to do
think you
better
have
than
an
that.
AC higher than a 13. All right, Willow Wren.
Oh, okay. I'm very tired of her trying to hurt my friends, so I'm going to just try and hit. That's a nat 20.
That definitely hits.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I did want to I wanted to defensive flourish as well because if I can, I wanted to do big damage to try and get her attention to pull on me. Does that mean my defensive flourish that my bardic inspiration die would also double or no?
Any damage dice doubles.
Okay. So it does. Okay. Um okay. Okay, I can math. I know how to do this.
That makes one of us.
I would just say grab all your damage dice, roll them, add them, roll them again, add them.
25.
25 points of damage. Woo woo.
Nice.
And my AC also goes up by 6 cuz my first D6 roll was a 6.
She is really hurting. The sword slams into her. You don't jam it in far, but where you stab your rapier in, you cut to the side and flip the blade, and it creates this gouge inside of her, and she's like now pouring this like blackish greenish ichor, this blood from herself. Anything else?
No, I just want to lean into like closer to her as I'm pushing the rapier in and basically just mutter a quick if you want to attack my friends, better focus on me first.
No.
Oh, hell yeah! And I'm gonna target Willerin with my Silvery Barbs bonus. Forgot to choose somebody.
Noodle.
Can I see that she's in like super dire straits right now? Like
You
she's
can.
looking rough.
Yep, you absolutely can.
Hey, that's rough, buddy.
Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna do something a little different here. I will reiterate to her that we don't have to try and kill each other. Your sister sent us here to take a portrait and come back to her. Could we not kill each other and talk this out?
Well, possibly. Um,
She kind of looks around for a moment.
um,
There's a lot of big moods when we came into the room from both sides. I
Give
get
me a
it.
persuasion check with disadvantage since you've been beating them up.
No mercy for the wicked.
I'm bad
been
at these
enslaving
either
kids.
way.
Been enslaving kids.
Pretty evil.
Yeah.
That's not bad for disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
That was a 19 and a 15. So total is a 17.
She puts her hands up and like in that like doesn't put them up in the air, but she like brings her hands up and turns her palms facing upward on either side of her to kind of give like a half shrug.
I mean, temperatures and things were flaring, and there was a bit of a moment of shock to see you all with that portrait there, but I'm sure we can come to terms. What do you say? Your friend speaks a very good plan. What do you say? Look, I'm just an old woman that you're beating up on. No offense, dearie.
Pointing over to Fanny. But
You know, you understand. There's nothing. Just protecting what's mine. Feel free to take the picture back to Pavlorna. And we'll call it even. Sorry I tried to kill all of you.
Wait, hold on.
I say we kill her.
I'm not.
Agreed.
Whoa, whoa! Don't some of you have something to ask while we're here? Like, talking is good? Talking is good,
What?
yes?
What?
Noodle
Well,
is
some of us lost some things, didn't we?
I'm about to lose my shit if we don't do something.
Lost something. Yes, I have plenty of things that were lost and returned to me. I would be happy to give you any of them.
and she like starts to rummage around in her like the pouches of her apron. Here, and she pulls out like a half dead lizard. Oh, someone lost a lizard, and she throws that down. No, let's see. She reaches in, pulls out like a tangled skein of like thread. But this, surely this is something that belongs. No, okay. And she starts pulling out like random little trinkets. Uh, this she throws that over her shoulder. I've got like 3 marbles. No, wait, those are my no. 3 marbles. Those over her shoulder. Noodle, are you doing anything else on your turn?
I'm just trying to, like, people had things they wanted to talk about. We don't have to kill each other. Like,
Benny?
That's my turn.
All right, Benny.
The hag you seek sleeps in a dollhouse and can't remember the first creature she sees when she wakes up.
I sleep in
That's-
the house.
Oh shit, that's you.
Yes. It's a lovely place. Would you like to see my dollhouse?
Here, I'll give you the keys. And she like fumbles a ring, and it has like a couple of keys on it. And she like drops them on the ground. Oh, sorry. These old hands.
You're really milking it.
Yeah, you have children as slaves, lady.
Not to mention those soldiers that were running around, pushing around the locals.
Yeah.
We can't be having that anymore.
Old hand my
Sir-
ass.
Certainly. No more soldiers. No more children slave laborers. Right. Got you. Understood.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll go for that too if I could.
The letter
Yeah.
I. Whop. 22.
I believe her entirely. That's a 5.
I'm more worried on anybody who's injured. Yeah, I got like a 5 as well, I think.
Benny, she is trying to save her skin.
Yep, that's about right. You're as
just
slick
trying-
as a salamander.
I might have a salamander around here somewhere. Just a moment.
Oh, you're not moving. Hands in the air. Spread. Hands spread.
She has her hands out like she's doing the Y from YMCA right now, and her feet are spread out too. She's like this.
Fighter.
Yep.
And she starts to spread them out a little wider. She's like trying to get herself spread out like you asked her to.
Okay. So this is gonna come down to the group because I am sizzling. Not in the literal sense.
Kind of in the literal sense.
Okay, well that too. Wiggles.
Noodle.
Yeah, noodle. I'm seething. See these kids. You should be ashamed of yourself. Really, you shouldn't deserve Noodle's kindness at all. And there should be an end to you.
But remember, The rules of reciprocity. Kindness must be repaid.
Kindness of soldiers coming at us ready to attack. Turning friends into squirrels.
Technically, you were in my house unwanted. I do have the right to defend it.
Oh, we were rescuing children. And, you know, I'm not a huge fan of killing people, but I'm a dad, and I haven't mentioned my children in like 11 episodes, but seeing what you're doing here really upsets me.
It's an important key moment there.
Were we also not welcome whenever you brought us into your meeting room?
Okay, so
Does that not
you have a point. I
not
may
part
have.
of-
You have a very valid point. That there was perhaps some errors of judgment on both sides. Yeah.
You Fanny just still gives like that deadpan stare.
Right.
When a friend, an enemy, or a stranger enters your home, you are expected to be gracious and accommodating to them until such a time as they prove by their words or actions
Mhm.
undeserving of such hospitality.
Mm-hmm. We did break that rule.
You must not steal from a friend, an enemy, or a stranger. To take something that doesn't belong to you without the rightful owner's permission is a crime, an unforgivable breach of etiquette, which
Mm-hmm.
you all did.
You were
That is
invited in, but then you stole from me, breaking the second rule.
that is
Therefore, violating the terms of the first rule. Therefore, of the group of us, you're in the wrong, not me.
Fanny, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Alright. Chaos Bolt. Does a 24 hit?
The 24 hits it
Okay, great.
for what, 6 points?
I don't know. I don't know what this is. Wait.
So, so you rolled 2d8, which is you got 2,
Wow.
but you rolled
Plus
the type of energy.
so 2D. Time was
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
take
sorry.
2D8 plus
It's
6.
I'm sorry. It's 2d8 plus 6,
So
1d6. So it's total of 6
6.
points of damage.
Yes.
One of those is the type of energy or the type of energy that it is.
Oh, I don't roll on the little table thing. Does it say? It just says chaotic energy. Oh wait, hold on.
No,
What?
it doesn't
Does
say.
this do it?
There you go. Chaos Bolt.
Fire.
Fire.
Perfect.
So you hit her with fire again for 6
Yep.
points of damage.
So it's like that, is it?
I lift my sleeve and I show a tattoo on my forehead arm and I flex. And it's just like no rest for the wicked.
You
Damn, Granny's hardcore.
you cast your chaos bolt, and for a moment you prep yourself for the wild surge. Nothing happens.
Granny was a biker in another time.
That's right.
Damn.
Jay.
A different timeline.
Laws don't hold on freedom.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Jay, it's your turn.
Oh, jeez. um,
If you pour on it, she's done for. So I'm just gonna give you that much. She is hurt really badly.
oh, jeez. That's tough because I, Bryce, really want to just end it here, but I don't think that's what Jay would do.
What would Jay do?
I think Jay would be like okay, hold on, everybody, take a chill pill.
Bringing that big dad energy. Go for it.
Yes, take a chill pill. Does everybody have their chill pill? Ready? Okay,
I've been off my meds for several years.
we're gonna start some new ones.
Tabitha looks at you and goes,
Can I get one of those? I don't seem to have one.
I put an invisible pill in her hand, like that scene from The Office.
she looks at you, looks at her hand, looks at you.
What is this? Some sort of fucking joke?
Take the pill.
I'm not. There's nothing there.
Look.
He's gone insane.
You're right. We messed up too. We did break some rules here. I think we can find a compromise. But everybody has to agree to this.
Well, I'm down for that if we can just settle on something.
All right, Jay, what's your...
Fanny, stay back. You
A feral granny.
Yes, we won't sick our granny on you anymore. If you agree to set aside what's happened here, you're going to help us find what we lost legitimately. Actually help us get it, because you said you had it. And I don't know what we lost, but you're going to help us. And no more enslaving children, or anyone for that matter. And I think that's a fair request. Can we agree to those?
I think she should leave the realm. She should go wander off and find some other place. She's caused enough damage here.
Yeah.
You let me live. I promise. No more children as slaves. I'll help you find what you've lost, and I'll head to my sister's realm.
Is that good with everyone?
Which sister?
Ooh.
Not Bavlorna, she's horrible. I'll head to my other sister, Enderlin. She's just over yon, and she points off in the distance.
And how do we know you'll keep your word?
A promise made by a fae is one that is kept.
Ah.
And she sticks out her hand, this bony, gnarly hand that she has.
Do we have a deal?
Deal. And I'll take the hand.
All right. A strange feeling washes over you, as though some binding has happened. And she looks at you and says,
A deal has been struck. But I am the bearer of the contract.
and with that, she steps back and bows her head for a moment. And as you start to try to figure out what things have lost and what contract you have been assigned under, that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. It is fun being back. I'm glad that everybody had a good time. There was so much laughter and some shenanigans going on. As a note, there will be no episode next week because I am watching football being played.
Mhm.
But
It looks like the next one is on the 3rd.
the 3rd of October,
Mhm.
which is the week after next. And we'll be back to play again. So tune in. Thank you, everyone who tuned in tonight. We're really glad to have you guys back. Make sure you join us on our Discord so you can see our schedule for this game, since it is going to have a different schedule than normal. And also, again, congratulations to Otter for stepping in as the role of the manager. Thank you for taking this off my plate and helping me to manage some of these things and juggle everything around. So congratulations to Otter. And again, we love you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. And until next time, take care of yourselves and remember to roar for initiative. Good night, everyone.
Good
Night.
Good night.
Stay tuned for the
night.
raid.
Oh, Ray.
Woo! Stay.